Dzień dobry, assalamu alaikum, konnichiwa, bonjour, hola, privet, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Ken at 10. How are you? Hope you're well. It's October. Can you believe it? It's nearly gone, hasn't it? The year blink and it's just gone by. An extraordinary year we're having. The words unprecedented seem to spring to mind every day, don't they? For those of you involved with the London Marathon, congratulations. I think it's such a great occasion. So many great charities and such great efforts and such great skill and tenacity is required to complete it. And I just think it's a fabulous London occasion. So well done to all of you who were supporters, and especially to those of you that ran it and raised money. Well done, everybody. Apart from that, as far as the market's concerned, well, lots to say, isn't there? It's a strange time. What do you need? Well, if you're selling, what you need is an agent that understands what's going on and has some confidence. If we look at where we are, the money markets have now recovered substantially. We're no longer looking at parity with the dollar. That's recovered, and against the euro. And yes, Kwarteng is reversing the upper tier rate of tax, and a good job too, because I think most people were thinking, well, what was he thinking anyway? Apart from that, obviously mortgage rates on the up. That's a tough problem for a lot of people, and we are now looking at base rates which will be substantially above what we're used to. It should be said though that people that have mortgages right now have been stress tested up to these levels already, and so it shouldn't mean that people will immediately not be able to afford their mortgages. But I have to say, it's a bit of a perfect storm, isn't it? The winter coming, fuel bills doubling and trebling and quadrupling, and at the same time mortgage rates doing the same thing. It's tough times ahead, no doubt about that. There will still be buyers out there. There will still be sellers out there. They will both be in fewer number. That we can be sure of. That doesn't necessarily mean the market's going to fall off a cliff. My best guess is that what we're looking at is a slowing down and a stabilization in the market. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think what we'll see is less sellers coming to market, wanting to wait and see what happens. I never think wait and see is necessarily the best strategy. It really depends on your personal circumstances. And that's something we always love to have a chat with you about, because actually, if you don't have a mortgage, for instance, or if your mortgage is very low and you're moving from London to the coast or vice versa, then actually whether you move now when the market is stable or whether you market when it's 10% higher doesn't really make any difference, because you're taking that tranche of money, and that big tranche of money that you have, you're transferring it across to the new property anyway. So it's only the differential. And if that differential remains constant, i.e. if both sets of property rise 10% or fall 10%, the net difference to you, provided you have equity, is zero. What I also suspect is we'll see a lot of people that were previously thinking about moving upwards, perhaps staying put. We'll see people that were thinking about staying put, perhaps considering moving downwards to something smaller, more affordable, more energy efficient. Certainly, I expect this to happen more and more with the older generations who are thinking, well, maybe it's now the time to cash in and release a bit of cash. I suspect also equity release will become much more popular with things as they are at the moment. Apart from that, yeah, October's here already. It's not too cold. Have you put the heating on yet? Gosh, we put it on once. It's off again now, but we're still managing to cope. Hot water bottles and blankets seem to be the order of the day for most people, don't they? But it is really tough, isn't it, when people are thinking like that? For the first time, you're thinking, well, should I put it on? Shouldn't I? Really strange. But apart from that, we've got a busy week ahead, lots of valuations. And now is the time when you need a high quality estate agent. When the market's bullish, yes, you can go on with anybody, the internet specialist, whatever. And likelihood is you'll find a buyer. But when the market's tougher, you need a specialist. You need people that know where it should be pitched on price, how to sell it, how to inject confidence in buyers, and how to deal with local inquiries and understanding the local market. You need people in office that understand their jobs, understand how to sell your house, and understand all about it. And that requires a really strong agent with confidence to take it forward and bring it to market for you. And if you're not sure whether it's right for you or not, we're having lots of those conversations as well, because just because you're not selling now doesn't mean we don't want to chat to you. We want to chat to everybody. That's what we're about here at JA. So, do give us a call if you're just thinking, maybe not now, maybe next year. We still want to talk to you. We still want to get you ready. Think about marketing now. The spring period is a long one, but it's good to be prepared ahead of that. And we can talk you through what's needed for that. If you're on the market at the moment and you're struggling to sell and you don't feel your agent's perhaps injecting enough confidence or doing things in a way that make you feel confident they're likely to achieve a sale for you, give us a call. Let's chat it through, see if there's anything we can do to help you. Apart from that, welcome to October. Have a fantastic week. Look after yourselves, and if you can, your family and friends. Ciao.